Hey, hey, Francis. Hey, Letty. I'm doing fine. I thought I would come on here and tell you guys. I went to the doctor today. Oh, let me get you. See, I went to the doctor because I wanted to get tested for um, the coronavirus. Okay, and where's my I wanted to get tested for the coronavirus because I told you I was coming down with a cold. Okay, let me bear with me. Okay, this is just at the whim. Well, they're always at the whim. Okay, did you know they had a granny sector here on YouTube? Oh my God. Okay, I have to get in. Okay, we got to get into the granny sector. Anyway, so I was coming down with symptoms, and I watched this video, and I posted it on my channel too. The video, and it was a couple that came down with the coronavirus. They were on that ship. Okay, and he was explaining all what happened and stuff. He was explaining the symptoms. And I noticed that this virus, I'm looking for the virus, you can't be too sure. You can't be too safe. Okay? Because the symptoms are like you're coming down with a cold or a flu, okay? But they're slow. And then they hit you. Tutu, okay, and I didn't want to be in the hitcher category. So anyway, I went to the doctor. Better safe than sorry. Let me tell you how they treated me. Okay, they treated your poor girl like a rag doll. Okay, yes they did. I'm also show you how I swab my nose with the Zycam. Okay, so anyway, I called them up and explained the symptoms. Yeah, and explain the symptoms. And so they told me to come in. They scheduled me an appointment at 10:45 this morning, okay? And excuse me, I went in there, okay? When I explained what I was there for, okay, they gave me a mask and turned me right back around and had me go outside back to my truck to wait. Okay. So I waited and waited and waited. And I went to the there's a supermarket right there, okay? I had to use the bathroom, so I had to go to the supermarket. Come back out. They still haven't come, okay, right? So I go in, and make sure, my name wasn't called, okay? Right. So they're like, I don't know. They had me they said they were calling my name. I was outside. It started raining. Now I drove over 30 minutes, okay, to the doctor, okay, because they changed my insurance. They had me waiting. It started to rain. And she says, well, the lady said she called you. I looked at my phone, okay, ain't no call. You didn't call me, right? Okay. And so, hey, Min Pam. Hey, Sandra. And so I looking at my phone, okay? So as the lady's getting ready to find out what's going on, okay, then they call me. Okay. So they call me. She's talking to me on the phone, okay, and puts me on hold. I go back outside. I'm standing there. I'm on hold. 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 I'm on. I finally just hang up. Okay. So I go back to my car. She calls me again. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what their situation is, okay? But you don't treat people like that, okay? I started to get frustrated because she says, well, the lady's going to come out and meet me, okay? So I go out, go back outside in the rain, in the cold. I pull my truck up a little closer because the parking spots were full. Okay, nobody comes out. Okay. Nobody comes out, nobody comes out, nobody comes out. So there's a lab core right there. Okay. And I'm like, well, I'm waiting. I'll go to get my blood test, my lab work done. Okay. So I'm in here signing up to get my lab work done, and my phone rings talking about, well, we can't find you. Okay. So I go outside, and this lady, she's dressed in the gown, and she's gonna take a swab. Okay. And she's like, this going outside. We standing outside. She's gonna take a swab. And I'm like, this is really awkward, right? We go to my car, okay, and she ain't feeling it either. Hey, Jessica, she's not feeling it either. And I'm like, you guys should have some way. Oh, this is so awkward. Okay. So she has me follow her, and I go back into the waiting room. She has me go into the waiting room. She goes into another door. Okay. And so I'm standing there. And the lady's like, are you waiting? And I said, yeah, I guess I'm waiting for the lady who just went in the other door to come. Okay. And then I'm waiting, and she finally comes from around the back, taking off her gear. Another lady calls me. Okay. Oh man, this is I'm like, I'm starting to feel self-conscious, irritated, embarrassed. Okay. I said, there's gotta be a better way to do this. I said, because you know what? The way I feel right now, I feel like I'm ready to just go back home. I'm just ready to go home. Fuck it. I'm ready to go home. That's just how I felt with the treatment. You want to sit up there and send me outside in the rain. Then they finally put me in a room. Okay. By that time, I feel like the symptoms that were leaving are coming back. Like I'm getting sick all over again because I've been in and out the cold and the rain. So anyway, then the lady comes in so while I'm waiting in the examining room. Okay, I overhear the doctor in the other room. He has a patient, and they're asking everybody if you've been on a cruise, if you've been out the country. Okay, yeah, exactly. um are you do you have a fever? Okay. So I hear him asking the lady, oh, you don't have a fever? And the lady says, yes, I do have a fever. He says, nurse, nurse. And he starts saying something to the nurse. Well, I can't just this and that. Okay. So anyway, I finally see the doctor. And the doctor asks me, what am I here for? Okay. You guys took me all through this BS. And now you want to ask me what I'm here for, like I'm just coming for a regular appointment. And man, okay. Anyway, after all that, I think this was 2 hours, okay, right? After all that, they finally swabbed my mouth and my nose. They tested me for the flu and for strep throat, okay? Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm not feeling as better than I felt a lot better when I woke up this morning. Put it to you like that. I felt a lot better than I woke up this morning. Now my throat is starting to feel itchy, okay, and my ears, because I was outside in the rain. Hey, LaJoy. Yeah, okay. And so I'm just so disgusted. I'm just like unfreaking believable. Now I'm trying to do my due diligence. Okay. I know I've been sick. I want to be responsible. Okay. I don't want to spread the virus, nor do I want to have the virus. So, and one thing about the virus is hey, Sherilyn, the virus starts off slow, and then they said it just hits you. Okay. Real fast. So you don't know. You just don't know. And then you may have a cough, you may not have a cough. You may have a runny nose, you may not have a runny nose. It doesn't mean you don't have the virus. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody's different. Okay, child. Anyway, I got through it. Okay. And it came up negative. It came up negative. I'm like, now you would think that if somebody, this big old coronavirus thingy, okay, and everybody's in an uproar, you would think if somebody came in, okay, with symptoms, okay, you want to get them in, get them tested because you don't want to jeopardize them, you don't want to jeopardize the other people, okay? Put them in the room by themselves. No, they told me to go outside and wait, honey. Told me to go outside and wait in my car. They gonna find me. That's scandalous. I said, and I like, so in other words, it made me feel that they don't have a protocol. Now they should, okay, because they are medical. People are gonna come at you like this. Hey Deborah. Hey Lynn. Okay, people are gonna come at you like this, people. Don't forget to thumbs up. Okay, don't forget. I just a friendly reminder to thumbs up the video. Okay. And so now the little aches and little aches and soreness that I had that were gone. Because when I woke up, I felt even better. Okay. But sheesh, by the time I said I gotta lay back down and start all over again. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now, I was gonna go and I was feeling good, y'all. I was feeling good. I was feeling good. I Googled Dee seeing where Dee was because I was gonna go to Dee okay? They got Popeye's chicken across the street. I'm gonna stop at Popeye's, okay? You know what I'm saying, right? I felt good. Honey, okay. When I got through, it was raining even harder, okay? um I went across the street because I was hungry. I hadn't eaten anything. And I went and had the Popeye's chicken sandwich, which, by the way, I want to know what all the hoopla was about, okay? Was it the spicy chicken sandwich? Because I got the classic. And I didn't taste any big thing. I could have made that at home. Made me a chicken sandwich with a pickle on it. Okay. So I don't know what the uproar was about that. Okay. Now, but this little thing with this yeah, well, see, them saying they don't have nothing. Okay, and to have me outside in the cold, I'm already sick. And you gonna have me outside in the cold going back and forth because I couldn't. It's not like I got a parking spot right in front. No, honey. I had to go and walk down like I was parked at Walmart or Target. Okay, yes. People, that's and the thing about it, okay, people are trying to do their due diligence, and if they come down with symptoms, trying to be responsible and go to the doctor, you know what I'm saying, and you gonna treat them like that. Okay. And I knew when she gave me a mask and told me to go wait in my car, I knew this wasn't gonna go right. I knew it. I knew it wasn't gonna go right. It was all wrong. I can't find her. It was all wrong, people. I knew it. I knew it. Because I know one thing, push come to shove, push come to shove, okay, they shouldn't be having you go outside. They shouldn't be having you going outside anyway. Okay. They made me felt like they was in the back flipping coins on who gonna come out, okay, and see this patient. That's how I felt. I really did. Okay. And well, see, that's the thing about the symptoms. Okay. The symptoms come on and they're mild. Okay. But then they come back real vicious. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, the symptoms I'm having, okay. And see, my chest felt like it was tight. And my I felt stabs in my chest, okay. They could be from the cold, okay. My head is pounding, okay. So that might be sending my blood pressure up, okay. But how do I know that? How do I know that? Okay, how do I know? You don't know the difference. Okay, here's the thing about it. You don't know the difference, okay, between a sick cough and a regular cough because they're both the same, and that's what they're telling you. The only difference you can tell is if you start coughing that you wasn't before. But see, I cough because I have acid reflux, okay, and that causes you to cough. So I don't know if it's the acid reflux or if it's the virus. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if my headache, my blood pressure done got high, or if I got the virus. I don't know. My chest, okay, tighten. I'm doing breathing exercises. Last night, I'm doing breathing exercises. Stretching my lungs, okay? Y'all, take note. Stretching my lungs. Well, not what the thing about it, okay, these people, I don't know what they had. Okay. I don't know what they had because I'm in another town. This isn't my town. This is I didn't drove like 2 cities away. Okay. Now, this is what I've been using. Okay. And every time I've used this, I notice that I feel better. Okay. A symptom disappear. So when I woke up today, my chest felt clear. My chest felt, oh, it just felt so much better. My headache wasn't, my head wasn't pounding, wasn't aching. Then she told me, wait a minute. She looks in my ears because I'm telling her my ears are throbbing and, whatever. Okay. She looked in my ear. Now, this ear, she said, there's a bunch of white stuff in your ear. She said, you know that there's a bunch of white stuff in your ear? And I'm looking at her like, well, do you know what the white stuff is, doctor? Okay. I said, well, you think it's an infection? Could be. And that's it. Ain't nothing else about the ear. Don't go see the ear, nose, and throat doctor. Well, I'm gonna give you an antibiotic for your nothing. So now I gotta go back to the doctor, okay, and tell the doctor to look in my ear, okay, and whatever's in there because see, I haven't been hearing too good lately either. So I don't know. But she acts like I put it in there. There's a bunch of white stuff in your ear. People, okay, this is what it looks like, okay, and you see this band right here, this little blue band. You hold your finger right there and you're gonna bend it. Oh, okay, it's supposed to, uh-oh, there we go. Okay, so it's supposed to click and break on each side, and you pull it out and it's a little swab, see that? And you go in your nose, okay, and you swab your nose 3 times in the nostril. She said, what I'm complaining about. Girl, Monique, they did your girl wrong. I'm complaining. I'm hurt. I'm crushed how they did me. I went to go check for the coronavirus and they told me to wait outside in the car. Okay, so yeah, so it's like a swab. And you do this and you go around and you squeeze your nose too. Then you do the other nostril. This is the Zycam you could get at the store, people, and you get 20 of these for $10. That's how you do it. Okay, each nostril 3 times. Squeeze some juice in there. Okay. Now there's some more medication in there, so I'm gonna leave it right there, or you could just throw it away and use another one. Okay. Ah. And that's what that is. And you get a box, okay? So you get, like I said, I get 20 of these. Woo! Okay. And you can buy these right there over the counter. They gave me something for my high blood pressure. She said I needed something for the high blood, and she wasn't gonna give me that. I asked. Okay, I said I asked before I was leaving. I noticed she went, well, you want me to give you something for the cough? I'm not coughing. Okay, so I'm just like, and I could give you an over-count prescription medication. I'm looking at it, and I said, I need something for the blood pressure that you just told me I needed something for. See, I don't know why this medical profession these days, okay, makes it so irritating, okay, to see a doctor. Really, you do, okay? And I don't know why it didn't used to be like this. It didn't used to be like this. My cats say they quarantine, Monique. They don't go outside. They don't go outside. They don't take the risk that I take. Yeah. They don't even go outside. Don't blame the cats. They ain't bothered nobody. The doctor I had was not the doctor that is I see, okay? She wasn't there. This was a nurse practitioner. She wasn't even a doctor. She was a nurse practitioner, but I don't care who they are. What I'm saying is the care is just not like it used to be. Now, I have seen enough doctors, not a whole bunch, but I've been around. Okay, even through dealing with my husband's cancer, I see that the medical profession is not like it used to be. Okay, they ask too many questions. Okay, they ask the same questions. I called you and I got an appointment set up for the coronavirus. Now, if I got an appointment set up for the coronavirus, I should not have to keep repeating myself and act like you don't know what the hell I'm there for. Okay. And the thing about it, the reason why I'm saying that is because if I got the virus, I'm not at risk anymore. I already got it. But by you, it's being like you guys are being, you're putting yourselves at risk. Okay. You see what I'm saying? We got somebody coming in here who may have coronavirus. Okay. We want to know her name. And when she get here, point her out. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So we know what's going on. Okay. But no. Yeah. And then they give you a mask, okay, and the mask ain't even the right mask because it's got the mask is not supposed to, let me show you. These are the masks they give you. Okay, they're supposed to be closed around your mouth right here. So these may be the right mask, but you just got to put it on correctly because you want to make sure that the sides right here are closed. You don't want them open because what's going to happen is you're going to be taking germs in, okay? Hey, Rockstar. Hey, Simply Me. Well, you're not going to keep the germs in and you're not going to keep the germs out if you don't put the mask on correctly, is what I'm saying. Okay. And how do you know that? Because the sides right here. Okay. If these sides are not closed, okay, to your face, your nose, then you're allowing germs to get out. So it's not keeping your germs in if you don't have it on correctly. So that's what they're saying about the mask. They're saying the majority of time we don't even have the mask on correctly. Okay. Anyway, I thought I'd share. Okay. Is that you, Squeaky? She in there talking mess. Yeah. So and yeah. So you gotta make sure. I mean, if you're gonna go through all that, you want to make sure you're doing it right. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna have to go eat something. See, because I didn't put this stuff in my nose, and I noticed it make me sick. And so I didn't drink. I bought 2 things of orange juice. I didn't already drank one up. What you do? What y'all doing? Say, look at these folks in here. Okay. Don't See, y'all already caught what you doing. Uh-huh. I caught him in action. That's right. Yeah, she told me not to eat any microwavable food. Okay. She said because it contains too much salt. Okay, but I need to call and find out where my medication is. Say, don't tell me not to eat this and that. I need some medication for my high blood pressure. Since y'all said I ain't got no flu. So, and that's not even saying I didn't have the coronavirus. I guess if I don't have the flu, because the coronavirus is the flu. Okay. And this is what they're doing, people. So they're testing you. They're testing you for the flu. Okay. Right. And they also will test you for the virus. And that's the same thing that the couple said, okay, that had the virus. What Francis got? Oh, oxtail. Ooh, okay. So, yeah. So they test you for the flu, and they tested positive for the flu, and they also tested positive for the coronavirus. Okay, see what I'm saying? And what they're doing now is they're doing a crackdown in San Francisco. Okay, in the Bay Area, they are shutting down. Well, I don't know if they have. They're proposing to shut down a bunch of stores. They're only going to leave open the gas stations, the grocery stores. Well, of course, the hospitals and the pharmacies. Okay, will be open. Ooh, okay, that's right. She went there. Fresh vegetables. Okay, so yeah, they're supposed to be closing down wait, no, excuse me, 6 counties in California, in the Bay Area, Okay, yep. So I don't know when that's going to take place or if it's going to take place and what they are considering as grocery stores, okay? Is it going to be any store that sells groceries? See, I'm pouring me a nice big old healthy glass of orange juice. Now this is light. This is light. I think it's supposed to be less acidic, okay? This is the orange juice and the pineapple. Mm-hmm. And then this is the light kind, low acidic, okay? But it doesn't say low acid, it just says light. Okay, so this says light on calories. That makes a difference. Okay, light on calories, 50 calories. Oh, well, it's light on calories and what? I haven't tried that. Matter of fact, KFC was right across the street from Popeyes, but they don't have a Popeyes out here. So I went to Popeyes. Okay. Next time I go, I'll just get the chicken and the biscuit. Now, they do have a KFC out here, okay? But no, I have not tried it because I have not been really going. I can go get my own donuts and make my own chicken sandwich and donuts, just like you can go get some waffles. You know what I make? Chicken and waffles, okay? Girl, give me some chicken, okay? And get me them Eggo waffles and make me a sandwich. I ain't mad. Now, it's optional. It's optional if you want to have syrup on your if you want to have syrup on your sandwich, okay, it's optional. I choose not to have syrup, okay? I choose not to have the syrup. I just use the waffles with butter. You're looking at flights. Boy, y'all just too much. Yeah. Bakersfield is closed? What you mean is closed? You said Bakersfield is closed. The stores are closed? Well, the salt will dehydrate me and run my blood pressure up. Okay, that's why I need my medication. So, my theory is if I have my medication, I can continue to eat my I can continue to eat my fries. Yeah, she got oxtail soup. Yeah, I'm finna look at. I want to CNN and ABC, right? Okay, and I want to see the presidential debate with Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. I was looking to go watch that and stuff, but I was gonna watch the news. I was gonna watch the news today after I get through talking to you guys. I'm gonna go in there and turn on the news. Cities, offices, and business. What business though? What kind of business? Right, the debate. Oh yeah, Tuesday. No. Oh no. Okay. I'm getting confused. Anyway, the debate was last night. Okay, I get my days mixed up because all these days I work and I don't have a set days. Any drama, any news from the drama sector? The drama sector, they've been told that the drama sector and the beef sector are two different things. To me, they're the same thing because beef and drama, okay, some call it beef, some call it drama, okay, but to me, it's the same thing. But no, they're just talking about that. They're talking about the episode with Sean Bradley where he went to Atlanta. They were out there in Atlanta filming, okay? And the beef sectors, okay, the people who are actually beefing with each other have been called out there and they didn't know the other person was coming out there. They thought it was just going to be them. So they get out there and they see these other people who they beefing with coming, okay? So anyway, it was supposed to be a successful, it was a pilot a pilot, an episode, however they call it, okay? But yeah, so they've been spinning off from that, okay? And this is the same thing incident that happened with the first pilot, but they had another group of people that I wasn't familiar with, okay? This second pilot, the group of people that it was Five Babe, Jay Wilson, Tim Blaine, Nicole Tyler, and Wiley, the Wiley Show, okay? They were all out there, okay? Well, they left out TS Medicine, okay? You was listening to TS Medicine? Yeah, I don't watch her that much, but that guy that she's with, ooh, he is sexy. Okay. However, okay, I can't deal with that, honey, because you know she got a peen and he got a peen. So two peens. Okay. So what's her name? What's that girl name? Tracy. Living my truth. Okay. She was left out the game. Okay. So they said she was crying, but she wasn't crying. She wasn't crying. Okay. He sure girl, ain't he delicious? Yes. Now that's what they should do. They should, instead of having the restaurant. Oh, and by the way, when I was out and about, okay, over there, I'm not. So I don't really know because I go to work and I come home. Okay, you see what I'm saying? That's usually as far as I go. I don't. I went to the doctor because I needed to go. I was concerned, and inquiry minds want to know, and there's two cases of coronavirus that came out here where I'm at, okay? And they're being hush hush about it, but I looked it up on the internet, okay? They won't say who the people are or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know if they coming through because I know if I had the virus, I still just going to the doctor, finding out if I was tested positive or negative, I still gonna stop at Popeyes and get me a sandwich. You see what I'm saying? And they wouldn't have no clue. So that's why they are doing what they're doing because people are not going to listen. There's always going to be those people that don't listen, okay? And the thing about it is the young people is cool, but it's the young people that will contaminate the older people. And the next thing you know, we dead. We dead as a doorknob, girl. Or we in there in the hospital fighting for our lives. Who it is. Well, that's fine and dandy, but my point is that they had a couple cases. They're keeping it on the hush hush, and I'm pretty sure they're keeping it on the hush hush because they don't want people to panic any more than they're already stripping the shells, okay? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and what if they? I think too would help. What they would do is if they did drive through and not close the restaurant area, and if the people want to go out and get something to eat, they would have to go through the drive through. I think that would be a lot more sanitary. Yeah. And so what they're doing is they're closing social places that are appealing, attractive to people. Okay. So they're shutting them down. The movie theaters, okay. Probably the stores, regular stores. People like to shop. Okay. I know I do. So they're going to be shutting down a lot of the stuff that's appealing so they can slow it down. They can't stop the virus because it's out now. Okay. So the only thing they can try to control is to slow down the contamination, which, okay, it's fine. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So I was telling you, was asking, right, right. Social gatherings, right. You know, yes, you can. You can stay inside. Yes, you can. You can stay stay inside. That's the thing about it. People don't realize, just like them cell phones, okay? When they didn't have them cell phones, you ain't gonna die because you staying inside. You ain't, and matter of fact, go outside, go out, go sit in the backyard, sit in the front yard. You can still go outside. I'm being funny. Because I show what I'm going to do when it stopped raining. It's raining, and I had to come back in the pouring rain, okay? In the pouring rain, yes. But anyway, lesson taught, lesson learned, and now I know I don't even have the flu, so I guess it's a cold. But you just can't be too sure with this. I'm looking with this virus and the symptoms that they're talking about. You can have these same symptoms with a cold. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Talking about a runny nose, and a cough. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I see y'all got y'all little setups going and stuff. Okay. And here's the thing. Okay. Ah, this is where they say read a book. Oh, don't you hate that? Read a book, okay? I mean, yes, it's good advice, but I don't want to read no darn book, okay? But yes. So I think it's a good thing. And the reason why I think it's a good thing is because I've been really watching this little thingy here. And I can see how people are out and about, especially the young people who are less susceptible to showing symptoms and getting sick. However, they're contagious. And I don't need you running around me and laughing and giggling and thinking it's funny, okay? And here I am, almost 60 years old, okay? And that could just throw me for a loop if I get contaminated like that. So, anyway, if I don't have to go out, I don't go out anyway if I don't have to go out. So, I'm just fine, okay? It's y'all young people that have to be sociable, okay? So, I'm past that age. If I go read me a book, I got plenty of books. You see them all them books in the living room? I got plenty of books to read. I sure do. Oh no, I don't do Netflix. John Grisham, don't he write mystery books? Didn't he do a movie, Grisham? That sounds familiar. But anyway, yeah. But now I got a book on here on serial killers, okay? And these are serial killers that you don't know about. Yes, okay. So see, there's a lot of serial killers that people don't know about. Y'all just hear the famous ones, okay? But there's a lot more serial killers out there than that. Mm-hmm. Here's my phone. Okay, why does it look like I'm not? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, legal thrillers. Oh, okay. I see that movie, A Time to Kill. They made movies out of that. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's why. John Grisham. Okay, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, that's why. A Time to Kill, okay, and The Pelican Brief. They made a movie. Oh, sorry about that. They made a movie out of that. They made those into movies. See, that's why his name is familiar. Yeah. I think the books will usually be better than the movies because you use your own imagination. So that makes it fun. It takes you into your to a world. Oh, and by the way, you guys, my grandson finally got out the hospital. Yeah, he got out the hospital the other day. What's the day? He got out the hospital Saturday. He's been in the hospital all week and not there and hold it down and held it down. So he finally came home from the doctor. Yeah, and so they said that the tumor, he's responding very well to the treatment that he's getting. And that's the good part. Right, exactly. Because I was explaining to my daughter, not everybody responds to the treatment. So what they would have to do is they would have to change the treatment. Okay. And I've seen where they've changed the treatment like 3 times on a person. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm like, oh my goodness, So they said he's responding real good to the treatment, and they're going to talk to the surgeon that maybe if the surgeon is willing to do surgery sooner than later. I don't know. Now I'm hoping. Now my daughter said that they showed her the X-ray, and it is on the uh, tip of his kidney. I mean, of his liver. It's on the tip of the liver, which means it's only in one section, which is good. Okay. However, they're not going to know until they actually go in there to remove it. I'm hoping that it's just right there on the tip, like they see, and it doesn't go into the liver. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to see. Right, Monique, right. Well, she's doing that right now because she's got her own place. She's got her own place. She got a car. She got a car. And um, she had a good job. But like I said, she had to leave the job because she wasn't there long enough to have sick leave. You see what I'm saying? So, and then she said they approved Social Security for the little boy. So I don't know what that means, okay? But hey, she's got to take whatever she can get right now. So I'm just hoping, Yeah, I heard he had the virus. You're right. You're right. You're very right. You know. So I told her I had the cold, okay? So I was gonna go, and I didn't know if it was the virus or whatever. But I told her, I said, if you can't get toilet paper and paper towels, you can come here because I got plenty, okay? Well, just let me know so I can leave it on the doorstep. Because I can't infect my grandson because I can't even go around him with a cold. See, and this therapy that he's getting, this treatment that he's getting breaks down your immune system. So yes, okay. Right, the Dollar Tree. Uh-huh. And I stopped going to the Dollar Tree as much because they just have, I don't know, the Dollar Trees that I have been in, to me, they just have a bunch of crap. I hate to say it, but to me, it may not look like crap to somebody else, but to me, it just looks like a bunch of crap. Okay. And the makeup, okay. Remember how they used to have you could go in there, you might come across some name brand stuff and everything. I think they be buying that stuff out, the employees probably buy it out before it even hits the floor, if they even get it. So, yeah. So, and then two is, yeah. So that's what's going on. Now, y'all got to realize there's more news than the coronavirus. I'm trying to tell you, honey. I got to go look into the news, okay? Because there's more news than the coronavirus. But that's the only thing you see on the news is the coronavirus is. You find it good. Yeah, they ain't finding no. Not today. Right, right. So he's vulnerable to infections, and he can't be getting no infection. Okay. Yeah. So I told her, I said, okay, just let me know and I'll leave it on the doorstep. You come pick it up. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm pretty sure the feeling is mutual. So, but anyway, so he just got out the hospital, and he's going to go back for another treatment, you guys, at the end of this month. So I guess they give him a week rest, and then he'll go back again at the end of the month for another group of treatments. So for 3 days in a row, he's getting chemo. I don't know how long. Usually those drips last for hours. Okay. Mm-hmm. You'll be there for 3 or 4 hours. Okay, getting the treatment. She's acting the same, okay. We've had some little talks, just little talks, okay. I try not to, I don't, right, yeah. Um, I try not to really get into it. And then I don't want to, I see, she doesn't say much about her husband. I don't know. He's not in the picture as far as being where she's at. He's somewhere else. I don't really know the situation. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing that I was adamant when I was here. Okay. If you guys, I don't want to be in their business. I ask little questions maybe here and there like I care, but I really don't. But I just didn't want to just ignore the big elephant in the room, like, where your baby daddy? Okay. Shouldn't he be here? But I don't get into that. And yeah. And neither does she. So, right. So yeah, and two is that she has a lot. She has a lot going for her as far as family. And even though, okay, I took them through a lot. I took them through hell and back with my crack addiction. Okay, you still are blessed. Okay, when it's all said and done, my kids are blessed. Okay, and people recognize that and they can be really jealous, okay, or yeah, they can be jealous or envious of you, even the person that's supposed to love you. You see where I'm going with this? So I kind of get the impression, okay, too, is that may create animosity between her and I kind of got that sense from the beginning, okay? And certain little situations that I haven't mentioned or anything like that, but I kind of got that feeling, and that's why I didn't want to be bothered with her significant other, because I didn't want to get into their business like that, okay? And I still don't. So, those look nice though, Monique. Those lashes. Y'all see Monique's on her Instagram, she had on some lashes, okay? And they look really nice, though. They really did. Yeah, kids hold on to that and stuff, and I can understand that, okay? But like I said, I've seen people who are my age who are still in the addiction, okay? And I've seen people who didn't even make it out of addiction. And she doesn't see that part, but I see it. So, yeah. So it's best for them to let go of it, because then they're making it their problem and they're holding on to something. And so um you use that phrase "get over it," but it sounds so cold, okay? And so, ooh, get over it, okay? But you need to overcome that for themselves, okay? They need to get over, because what's done in the past is done in the past. You can't change it. It's done. It's a done deal. You got to press forward, see, okay? And you can't press forward if you keep looking back. The girl, when I was a crackhead, okay, they didn't believe I was a crackhead, okay? Unless I had one of them days, girl, okay? When I had one of them Shaniqua days, girl, hair all messed up, okay? Just looking a mess, okay? Yes, boo boo, don't let the smooth taste fool you. I told you when I went to jail, they like, what you doing in a place like this? I said, girl, where's my bunk, okay? Where's room number 9? Because I done been up for days. I'm tired. We just young and dumb, selfish, immature, all that. But we didn't know that. But now that we're out of that vomit, we're able to see how immature and how selfish we were. And that's really what it boils down to. We were so selfish and immature. And you don't realize that's what's going on, okay? And then, two is, I didn't have people to sit down and talk to me either. Not that I would have listened, but I didn't. Because a lot of it, okay, I was basically out here on my own and in the elements since I was 17 years old. You see what I'm saying? I still had my mama, but she wasn't there. Okay. I was living with people I ain't never seen before. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, that led me astray because I didn't have the guidance, but I don't know. That's why you can't blame. You can't always bring your upbringing, and you can blame it on the upbringing, but two is that when it's all said and done and you really think about it, you know the choices you made. You know that you was doing right or you were doing wrong. You kind of have that sense, okay? And you chose to do what you wanted to do. See what I'm saying? And look, we're doing what you wanted to do. And oh, it makes me feel good. And oh, it makes me feel happy. Okay. We know about that now, don't we? See, so we know when the people say, "Well, this is what they want to do, and this is what they want to be, and they should be able to live what they want to live." Okay, yeah, we know that setup, don't we, Nisi? We know that ain't nothing but a setup. Okay, what they say? That's that stinking thinking. You have choices at the bottom of the line. In the bottom line, you have choice, okay? And you know what's your choice? You're gonna have the repercussions of that choice. As simple as that. But when you're all up in it, you can't see. You know what I'm saying? When you're all up in the forest, you can't see the forest for the trees. Okay, you see what I'm saying? But when you're out the forest, you can see the forest for the trees. You can see it. Okay, but when you all up in it, you can't see nothing. And that ain't and the thing about it is that applies to everybody, okay? The game don't change. Only the players change, okay? Because the players may die off, the players may rehab or whatever, okay? Find God, whatever you want to call it. But this game is still there. Okay? I mean, sheesh. All up in this crack game, I've been a witness to murder. I've been set up for murder, okay? To be murdered, okay? I've been um my friends been murdered, okay? My friends have died in OD right there in broad daylight in the driveway where everybody can see you, okay? Friends been shot up, okay? Girl, okay? And the same, right. And the same thing applies to alcohol. That's one thing I learned real quick, okay, about this addiction game, okay? Whether it be pills, whether it be alcohol, drugs or alcohol, okay, the same rules apply. So they got A and NA, okay, but all you have to do is replace the word alcohol with drugs or drugs with alcohols. The rules, the same rules apply. It is. And now, one thing I wasn't oh, no, I got on these shoes. You can hear me. No, okay. I guess I walk hard, but yeah. Okay, my daughter mentioned something about that too, and I don't even trip on how I'm walking. She said, "When you walking through the house and make I know as you know, like you gotta let everybody know you walking through." Now there ain't nobody here but me. Y'all still talking about my feet. Okay, I got on flip flops now. See, I got these on, so you gonna hear it. That's right. Let my cats know I'm coming. Okay, but one thing One thing I didn't get into, and I see people, a lot of people that do get into it, and that's all fine and dandy. I could not get into NA. I could not get into Alcohol Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, okay? Because all I'm doing is sitting there talking about drugs, okay? And when I get out the meeting, I'm ready to go get some drugs. Okay? So that was defeats the purpose for me. Now the rules in the book, okay, they apply, they don't change. But I didn't feel it beneficial for me personally to sit in a group of people and talk about my F ups. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Behind drugs, okay, because it was just a reminder, and it just reminded me. Some people, it had a different effect on them. Right. God did it for me. I prayed for it, and I prayed and I prayed. Even when I was addicted, even when I was high, I prayed. Okay? hmm So that's what I say. Don't let people tell you to stop praying. Don't let people make you think prayer is not effective, because it is. God may not come when you want him, but he comes in time, because he knows what's going on. You don't know, okay? It may not be your time just yet, okay? But when the time is right, oh, believe me. Yeah. Well, see, okay, Monique, you look at it like my dad was an alcoholic, and I'll never be an alcoholic, okay? But it depends on how you look at it. My daughter looks at it like, oh, my mom was a drug addict, I'll never do drugs. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Whereas my son, oh, that's a whole different story, okay? You see, so it all depends on the individual and how they look at it. They could look at it and pick up their parents' habits, or they could look at it and say, "I'll never be that." Mm-mm. You see what I'm saying? Okay, and you really hope they look at it and learn the lesson, and I'll never be that. But it's all in the individual basis, honey. I don't like the taste of liquor. I never have liked the taste of liquor. Oh, and the only reason why I have wine now is because it calms my nerves. It really does. Okay, so it's beneficial, healthy. It's a health, okay, reason. Other than that, I would not have no wine. I even got my little hot toddy in there, okay, helps for my cold. But you see that little liquor, okay, sitting in there, and it'll be in there for about a week or two. Okay, that little wine I got, because I drink a half a can at a time, and then I forget I have it in there and lose days and stuff. And then my little hot toddy, okay, I just put a couple tablespoons of that, I think it's brandy, in my tea with some lemon and some honey when I coming down with a cold, and that helps too. Yeah. Now I could deal with some margaritas, but that's just to be sociable, okay? But I just don't like the taste of that alcohol. I can always taste that alcohol. They like, ooh, this and that. I can always taste that alcohol. Yeah. You know what but that's what my mom was telling me about that alcohol. She says a lot of times it's right. It's like it's hereditary. I don't think it is, but it's like it is. I forget how they word it, okay? But my dad was an alcoholic. But see, my dad learned from his family. She was talking about how when they were young and teenagers and stuff like that, when they were first getting together, how the parents would drink and they would let the kids drink. Okay. I never saw it, so I don't know. Okay. All I know is my dad, he wasn't around hardly much, but when he did, okay, his breath always smelled like beer. That's what I remember. 45. Oh, he was young. Wow, that's young. Yeah, that was young. And some people, Yeah, sorry to hear that. And the thing about it is too is that depending on what drugs and your, I guess, your body, you don't always recover from the damage of drugs and alcohol. You see what I'm saying? Some people, it really messes up their liver, okay, where it stagnates their quality of life, or actually, okay, it cuts off their longevity, and some people can rehabilitate and go on to live a normal life, okay, just like that meth. Now that meth, ooh wee honey, okay. Now, I was a crackhead, okay, but that meth came out, okay. I didn't mess with that meth because I looked at it like I got one problem. I'd be damned if I'm getting another one. That's why I never messed with meth. I tried it. Oh yeah, I tried it plenty of times, but I never got into it. And I'm glad I didn't because I see the effects of that meth and I'm like, man, that's worse than the crack. Yeah. Well, see, tequila. See, Nisa, yeah, Nisa, you into the alcohol. See, because I wouldn't know that. I would not know that. I would doubt. I do not know the differences in the alcohol. You see what I'm saying? They're all. It's all nasty to me. Okay. Oh wait, what I do know is that you get that strong liquor, honey. You get one shot and you cool for the rest of the night because it numbs your tongue, so you can't taste nothing else. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Now I smoked cigarettes for like ever too, and the damage that is left by the cigarettes. Okay, now that takes a long time to recover from, if you ever recover, because they say you can stop smoking for 20 years and get lung cancer. Okay, yeah. You don't got to know what you're doing to smoke some weed, honey. You ain't even got to smoke no weed. You be in a room with weed, honey. Next thing you know, you giggling and whatever. Okay, yeah. What they call that contact, girl? That contact was real. That's right. hmm Oh yeah, mess. I seen. Ooh wee. Look at these. Look. Now what's she doing? Up on the dresser. See, they just busy. Okay. Yeah, that contact high. Yeah, girl. Okay. Well, that's good. No, you got if you get a contact high, you gotta be in a room filled with smoke. You gotta be in a smoke filled room. That's how you get a contact high. Unless somebody's blowing it in your face. Yeah. Now, I do know that there's different types of weed, okay? Different types of weed. You got a weed that makes you laugh. You got weed that makes you hungry. You got weed that makes you paranoid. And you also got weed that makes you depressed. Okay, so there's different, uh, um, what do you call them? Strands. There's different kind of weed. Yeah, definitely different kind of weed. Now, I do know that. Yeah, in a room, in a car. Yeah, especially a car, because that's a smaller space. So yeah, okay. Oh yeah, well they've been smoking. I'm surprised weed ain't legal in Jamaica, okay? Because they smoke it ganja. Yes. Yeah, we had that laughing weed. Yeah, that was that Colombian. That was that Colombian. We had that Colombian. Okay, you got that Colombo. Yes, but weed has evolved. Weed is not like it used to be. People wasn't in rehab for no weed. Okay, now they didn't got strains, honey. Okay, I don't know. And weed was not as addictive. It wasn't really addictive. But then you got some people who can't really do drugs. It just doesn't, they can't do any kind of drugs. It just doesn't take well with them. Yes. Now I stopped smoking. I went and got the patch, the Walmart brand, because I didn't want to pay extra money. So I got the Walmart brand, and that helped me. That really helped me. So it just takes away the desire to smoke because you've already got that nicotine in you. So that when you already got that nicotine, that dose, so to speak. Yes, your addiction is eyeshadow, polish, and earrings. Okay, you got that legal addiction. That's not. They don't have a group for that. Oh, she had to use the brand name. Yeah. So that's what that is. But I'm gonna get off of here and lay down and rest, okay? Because like I said, these people have exposed me to be sicker than I already was when I got there. Okay. And so I'm gonna get off this phone and I am going to rest, get back in the bed and rest, okay? Because I need my rest. So when I go back to work, okay, I will feel nice and healthy and hopefully keep myself from getting sick again, okay? Because, yeah, I don't want to get, you know how you think you well and you're not fully recovered and you end up getting sicker. Ooh, Lynn Bias. Now, Lynn Bias, was it Lynn Bias? He was the one that was his first time, I believe, using coke. Yeah, I think it was Lynn Bias. I was looking at that too. And that was his first time doing coke. And then the coke he did, he apparently he was partying hardy with the boys, okay? And it was his first time, and his system couldn't handle that. Okay. And he died from a cocaine overdose. Girl, you know I'm lucky too. It ain't nothing but the grace of God. Ain't nothing but the grace of God, because I could have just been dead as a doorknob as the next person. Okay. I'm trying to tell you. So with that said, don't forget to thumbs up the video. Okay. Subscribe to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. But most of all, stay blessed. Bye.